Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Sounds of You, the saxophonist Jamal Riley. In today's tutorial I'm going to be covering Haven't Seen It Yet by Gokey, this time on the tenor saxophone. Now we're going to discover, if you've tried this on alto already, the tenor saxophone key for this is actually easier than the alto. It's slightly easier because the alto saxophone key for this is B. This song is in concert D, which is going to put us tenor saxophone players in the key of E. And if you may or may not know, the E scale has 4 sharps: F sharp, G sharp, C sharp, and D sharp. So it would be of grave importance to familiarize yourself with this scale or key before attempting this song. You really need to have a good grasp on this key before attempting this song, okay? For those who have tried this on alto, this song is, like I said, a little easier on tenor because of the key, but the range is still a little challenging in some areas, but nothing we can't handle, okay? Alright, so our lowest note is actually going to be low C sharp. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, bottom right pinky, and on my left hand, the outside left pinky key. So that's low C sharp. So our highest note in this song is actually going to be high C sharp, which is just octave key, nothing else. So that's the range of what we're going to be working with. We're not going to spend a whole lot of time up there. We're going to spend a little time going towards C sharp, but not a lot of time on it. But it's okay. All right. So let's jump into this. First verse, line 1. Pretty simple, straightforward. Line 2. Still pretty simple at this point. Line 3. Alright, so here in line 3, we already have that low C sharp. So if you're having problems getting low C sharp out, I recommend walking down to it as I do in all my videos. Walk down to it. Maybe start on maybe F sharp. Maybe F sharp, E, D sharp, and then down to C sharp. Now, if you're having trouble going from that D sharp down to C sharp, gotta work that out too. But in this scenario, we're actually not, the mechanism going between E and C sharp is actually a lot easier. So we can just go E, C sharp, and what I recommend, we got a lot of click clack moving here. What you can do, you can hold that C sharp down, your left pinky, hold that down while you do this only. Note, so you see, I'm still playing E and C sharp, although my left pinky is not moving. That left pinky does not affect that E, and therefore you got yourself a shortcut. Okay, little things like that can help you play faster if this passage demanded it. But other than that, So again, this is line 3. Now really, now I didn't hold down the C sharp until the end of that phrase, going towards the C sharp. But really, you can hold that left pinky down the entire time because you got G sharps too, and that G sharp, as you know, when you hold that key down, your G sharp key go down. So it really doesn't matter. So I'm gonna so at first I was going. So let's hold the C sharp key down the entire time, if that's easy for you. I just want to make this as easy as possible. So I'm going to hold the G sharp key down, say, even when I play my A. Easy, easy. Line 4. So line 4 is the same as line 1. We already got this, right? Cool. Okay, line 5. We're starting on a low C sharp. So really got low C sharp is kind of here to stay. But it's only here in the first verse. So once you got it on your fingers and we pass the first verse, You're in the clear, okay? Here we go. Line 5. Okay? As long as you got that C sharp, it makes it to that E. You got this. Easy, easy, right? Line 6. We still got those C sharps here, okay? Line 7. So we have a pretty easy octave jump right here. E to E. Low E to, we'll say middle E. Because I would say high E, but there is an E higher than this one, as we all know. So we're going to go from low E to middle E. All you do is press your octave key. Okay? Easy, easy. Take your time, walk through it. Next line. Still nothing we can't handle right there, okay? Alright? Still pretty easy. Now, to make it smoother, if you will, I don't know if anybody caught this the first time, but while I was doing that passage, for the most of that passage, I wasn't moving my right hand. So when I was going back and forth between C sharp and D sharp, I wasn't moving my right hand. Now this song is relatively slow, or even moderate. It's slow. Now if we was playing a faster song, little shortcuts and stuff like that would come in very handy. But in this slow song, you can really you can move all your fingers if you're not comfortable doing it. That's fine. But as far as helping your progress, when you go to another song, maybe in the same key, these little shortcuts and techniques I'm showing you, these things will come in handy in faster passages. Okay. Okay. Chorus. First line of the chorus. Easy, easy. Line 2. Third line. Fourth line. All right, line 5 of the chorus. Pretty straightforward. Got a high B up there, so right now, high B is gonna be our highest note for a while. See, look, the high C sharp is gonna come for a minute. So you get that B out, no problem. It's a pretty easy note. 1 in your octave key. Line 6. So really, line 5 and line 6 are pretty fairly the same. Line 7. Line 8. So we already played that. So pretty easy, right? Then line 9 repeats it. And then line 10 is just the first half. So as long as you can play in this key, it's actually pretty easy, right? You know, just minus the low E and the low C sharp transition. Guys, you got this, all right? All right, guys. Verse 2, line 1. Let's go. So we already on to a better start, an easier start than we did in verse 1. Line 2. Line 3. Line 4. Line 5. Now, notice I got that G there in that parentheses. Now, as you know, this song has G sharps. But this G, number one, is a small G because it is a grace note. Secondly, it is a G natural. That's why it doesn't have a sharp on it. So it's just a real, just quicker, you know. So just F sharp, E, and then just kind of flick your finger a little bit. That's all it is. Easy, easy, right? Line 6. And so from there, that's the whole second verse. From there, we go right back into the chorus. And the chorus is exactly the same as the first time. So if you play the chorus once, you can play it twice. Okay, so next section. After the second chorus, we go into what's called I'm going to call it the vamp. Okay, now the vamp, as you know, and he's moving with a love so deep. So we got a few little jumps here, but nothing we can't handle. So here we go. Pretty easy. Make sure you got a clean transition from that B and that G sharp, because it's very easy to squeak. You know, it's easy to get something like that, something that you're not aiming for. That's the first line. Second line. Third line. Fourth line. Okay. Fifth line. Sixth line. So I got that F sharp and that G sharp there in parentheses because, you know, it just in case you get tongue that fast, we can simplify. Let's do it like this. One more time. Versus. Either way it goes, you're gonna sound great. So it's completely up to you, right? Line 7. Okay. Line 8. Now line 8, that's what the choir behind him does. Danny does like a leading run while they do that. You can either play what they say, or you can play his leading run. You can go, okay? You probably want to go for the leading run. But anyway, it's up to you. Have fun with it, alright? So from there, we go back into the chorus again. Now, for the most part, the chorus is exactly as we did it the first 2 times. However, Danny kind of takes the lead when he's opening 2 lines and he does something different, okay? Okay, so Danny does, on these first 2 lines, he goes like this. Ah, there's our high C sharp. And so, as you know, they sing behind him. So his next line, he goes. So line 2, we start on the high C sharp. So that's it, guys. I mean, those first 2 lines are the only thing that's different about chorus number 3. So if you played the chorus once, you played it twice, you can play it 3 times. You got those extra 2 lines, okay? Oh, one more thing, before I forget. You know, during the chorus, he does that. Oh, I forgot to tell you how to play that. So, you know, usually the chorus. Haven't seen it, just haven't seen it yet. Oh, so the chorus is singing, the choir is singing one thing, and he does his ad lib around it. So that is. Easier than it sounded, right? But guys, I enjoyed doing this tutorial. I hope that you learned a lot. you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. If you have any requests, feel free to reach out to me. You can email me at saxjriley@gmail.com. Feel free to comment below, like, subscribe. Please tell a friend. And if you have, like I said, if you have any more requests, please reach out to me, and I'll get back to you, and we'll make it happen. So until next time, this is Sax J. Riley with the Sounds of You. Later.